Hi guys, so welcome back. So today's video, I am super excited because we are testing out new and old drugstore makeup. I have a little bit of both. And then today I went to Ulta and I found a few more items that I picked up and I want to share with you guys. So if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And yeah, you already know. Grab your cafecito. Not drinking coffee today. I do have a smoothie, which I am almost done drinking from Jamba Juice. Their new watermelon smoothie. Super bomb. 10 out of 10. Recommend. So grab your drink, your cafecito, whatever it is. And let's start with today's full face of new and old drugstore makeup. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start off with the face. I'm going to take this new Essence Fix and Last Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer. It's a hydrating and refreshing jelly primer. Let me read on it from the back because honestly, I saw it, I was like, what? Jelly primer, makeup gripping primer, I am there. Yes, Essence, affordable, give it to me. So it doesn't specifically say anything about the primer itself, but as you can imagine, it's just a gripping primer, just like the e.l.f., the Milk Makeup Gripping Primer. This one does have a nice tint to it, so we're gonna go ahead and apply it. Oh, that feels very watery. I did apply a pore filling primer to this area right here because that's where I tend to get my large pores. This is an interesting formula. It definitely does not feel like the e.l.f. or like the Milk. Those feel, they're thick. This one is pretty watery. And then just give it a few seconds for it to kind of like, you know, get a little bit tacky. So I'm gonna give this a few seconds and hopefully it works. Let's go in with foundation. I'm gonna try foundation, not try, but I'm gonna use a foundation that I haven't used in a very, very long time. The Belief Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage. This is in the shade Neutral Tan. We went to the beach on Saturday and I got a beautiful tan. I don't know if you guys can see the strap lines for my bikini. If you guys could see my back, like my whole back, I look like I have a bathing suit on. I got so tan. But anyways, we're gonna go in with this foundation. I haven't seen any new drugstore foundations. If you guys know of any, or either tinted moisturizers or anything like that that you want me to try out, definitely let me know in the comment section down below and I will keep an eye out. But I didn't see any at Ulta, so I didn't pick up any. Usually the shade is too dark and now it's too light, of course. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Toffee, which typically would be too dark for me, but I almost have a feeling that this is going to be a better shade for me. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna use the Lip Bar Quick Conceal Caffeine Concealer. I haven't used this one in a hot minute. This is in the shade Honey 2.0. And again, the same with this. I don't think I've seen any new concealers from the drugstore in a minute. So we're going to use this one. I do have a new cream bronzer from the drugstore, which is super exciting. I feel like this is a little too dark for a concealer. Pero ni modo. Ya estamos aquí. Look at how tan I am. I love being tan. Okay, let's blend this out. And I'm just going to use my little brush to blend this out. I don't even remember how this concealer performs because I haven't used it in that long. It's actually pretty like hydrating. It has a really nice like dewy finish. Do you guys see that? I feel like I need a different shade though. It's a little too dark. I think that's why I don't use it actually, because it's a little too dark. Now for the bronzer, so Makeup Revolution dropped 4 new Ultra Cream bronzers. Makeup Revolution is killing it right now with like bronzers and stuff. So they have 4 shades available. I bought the shade medium, and this is supposed to be an ultra creamy, ultra blendable cream contour. It's cruelty free and vegan as well. So just some little, excuse me, fun facts. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Morphe brush, and I'm gonna tap that in. Oh my gosh. You guys, this color literally reminds me of the NARS Laguna bronzer. The cream contour that I recently showed you guys, remember? It's definitely a little cool tone, so I'm mainly going to keep this in the hollows of the cheekbones, just right here. And then I'm going to take a little bit on the forehead, just right here. I love this brush. I've been loving this brush. It does blend really easily. It is very creamy, just like it says. And it's pretty pigmented. It doesn't have like a bunch of color payoff at once, which I can appreciate. But again, it is very cool tone. So if you're wanting it just for contouring, perfect. I don't have a cream blush, but I do have a new blush palette to share with you guys. So let me go ahead and set the skin. I'm going to use the setting powder from L.A Colors for underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to make a little bit with the Maybelline Fit Me. Okay, so for my actual bronzer though, I am going to use the L'Oreal Infallible bronzer in the shade medium as well. Yep, medium. This is one of the newest like powder bronzers that have launched in the drugstore, at least the ones that I'm aware of. And this one is really nice as well. It's not as golden as the colors that I like, but it is really pretty. So we're just going to tap that in. Blend it upwards. I am so excited to try the blush from Jason Wu, which is a drugstore brand sold exclusively to Target. I had originally bought this blush when I placed my order, which I talked about in my haul. If you guys haven't watched that, I will have a link up here. But they didn't send it to me, so I reached out to them. I was like, I'm missing a blush in my order, and they were kind enough to resend it to me. So we're gonna test it out because it's been sitting there and I have been dying to try it. So this is the brand Jason Wu. This is the blush in the shade Babe from Saint Tropez, and this is what it looks like. Beautiful. It looks a little more like toned down on camera, but in person this one is a bright tangerine. So let me give you guys a swatch. It's super pigmented, and this one is a little more mauvey. And then this one is definitely a little more peachy, which is right up my alley. I believe he has a second palette, which is a little more pink, but you guys know me, I love my peach blushes. So I am going to use both of these shades. I'm going to tap into each. They're both really pigmented. Look at that. So I'm actually going to tap off a little bit. I really like this formula. It's definitely not super like creamy or velvety. It's a little powdery, but it's pretty. It shows up on the skin. And can I just shout out the cream contour? I feel like it really did a great job at just really like hollowing the cheekbones and really giving me that bone structure that I lack. So I really like that. So points to that. For my highlighter as well, I don't have anything new. So I'm going to use one that I've been loving ever since I bought. The ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Flip Flops has just been my go-to. I love the formula. If you guys are familiar with their Super Shock. I can't say that without butchering it. If you're familiar with this formula, then you're really going to love this formula as well, because it's that like jelly type, really nice. And this one is so pretty. The color is perfect for us brown little biscuits. As I was scrolling through the Ulta app, I noticed that they dropped the Gone Mattes palette from ColourPop. This isn't new, but I think they just got it into Ulta. So if this is something that you've been wanting, I'm definitely going to play with it today. I was looking at it and I was like, what colors do I want to play with? And since I am wearing a cool toned shirt, I definitely want to stick with the cool tone. So we're going to play with the purple aisle. I will try to use like every single shade. I love doing that anyways. So we're going to prep the lids, and I'm going to go in with my Profusion base. This has quickly become my new favorite. I still love my NYX, but I just like that this offers coverage onto the lids, which is why I just keep going back to it. I'm going to start off with the shade Cushion Cut, and I'm going to take that into the crease. We're going to move up the ladder, and I'm going to take Very Velveteen, and I am going to use this to help me blend out Cushion Cut. I went ahead and cut the crease off camera, but now for all over the lid, I'm going to use the lightest shade in the row, which is Pillow Fight, and it's just a really light purple white, I guess, and we're just going to pack that. Oh, it's definitely a little more pinky. Well, no, it's definitely purple, but it does have a little bit of a pink undertone. And now I'm just going to go back with the same colors and fix the outer corners. So I think the eyes are done as well. I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes, mascara, finish off the eyes, and then we're going to come back and we are going to try the Jason Wu lipsticks and his lip liners that I ordered as well. So stay tuned. Eyes are done. So really quickly, for my falsies, I'm using these from ColourPop. These are in the style Mommy. I've had these forever and I never really liked them, but I think I just needed to use them with the right eye makeup. And then for like the kind of like the little glitter, I ended up adding a little bit of glitter just because I felt like this look wasn't really giving me the purple vibes that I wanted. So I used a little bit of the Crystal Fusion liquid eyeshadow from Kokie Cosmetics in the shade Supernova, and I just tapped it into the outer part. And then of course, to bring more purple in, I used the L.A Colors Neon Gel Eyeliner in the shade Enchanted. And this just brought the whole look together. So let's finish off this look by applying a little bit of lip liner. So these are the two shades that I have. Here I have Nudist, which is a really light nude color, and then I have Luminous, which is a little bit of a deeper chestnut brown. I am going to use this one to line the lips, of course. And for the center of the lips, I want to go with one of the shades that's probably the lightest. So I think I'm going to go in with Sugar Cookie. Oh yeah. That is such a beautiful lip combo. And then let's top it off with a little bit of Salted Caramel from NYX. And then we're going to hit the skin with a little setting spray. And of course, I'm going to use the new Morphe Continuous Bliss setting spray. All right, you guys, and that is the end of today's video. This is the look. I think it turned out pretty cute. Definitely not like my all-time favorites, but it's cute. So a quick little recap on the products that we did try out today. I'm kind of disappointed with the Essence Fix and Last Jelly Primer. I did get the hydrating like finish to it, but I didn't really get the gripping, that sticky texture that we're used to with a jelly gripping primer. I didn't see that, but it's not something that I really see myself reaching for over like the e.l.f. gripping primer or the Milk gripping primer either. And then for the Makeup Revolution cream bronzer, I actually really like it. I wish it was a little bit more warm tone, but I loved how cool tone it is because it really did define my cheekbones and it just really gave me that structure that I was looking for. So love the formula. I know the Jason Wu products aren't new, but they are definitely new to my collection, and I have to say that I can definitely see myself reaching for this blush palette over and over again. I think this one is perfect for deeper skin tones as well. It's really pretty blendable. Like I said, it's not very velvety or creamy. It's a little bit more powdery, but you know, you get the beautiful color on the cheeks, which I am all, for. And of course, I am now obsessed with his matte lipsticks. If you guys have been wanting like the Makeup by Mario, or if you love the Huda Beauty matte velvet lipsticks, then I think you're really going to like this formula. It's very similar. They're very creamy, very soft. And again, you can use them for blush. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But other than that, you guys, that is it. Everything else were products that I already love and have used in previous videos that I've owned in my makeup collection for some time now. So definitely share your thoughts. I would love to know your opinions on these products, and are you going to be picking up any of the new products that we tested out for you? Tested out today. Oh my gosh, I need to slow down. All right, you guys, I am out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your time. I love you all. And until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.